Some alarming news on US airport security. In an undercover trial, Homeland Security agents have snuck fake weapons and bombs past screeners in dozens of airports across the US. The agents were able to smuggle the weapons through in 95% of their trials. Mike Clay has more.
Airport security. It's the least fun part of flying. But since September 11, we've come to expect being poked, prodded and swabbed. Security staff can even see us naked. So with all that hassle, you'd hope the checks are effective. But an investigation by Homeland Security in the US has found a shocking failure to screen for dangerous items. So-called red teams of undercover agents took 70 forbidden items through security at dozens of US airports. 95% of them made it through, including weapons, drugs and explosives. In one case, an alarm went off, but the security pat-down failed to find the fake bomb strapped to the undercover agent's back.
If we're going to go through the monotony of taking off our belts and taking off our shoes and making sure we have 3 ounces of liquid, and I'm more than willing to do that if it's doing some good. If it's not, then, what's the point?
It's an epic failure for the Transport Security Administration, an agency with a $7 billion budget.
The results are astounding, troubling, and demand not just a minor response from the TSA, but a top-to-bottom examination and overhaul.
The acting head of the TSA has now stepped down. All equipment will be tested and staff will be retrained. But critics point out that terrorist plots are usually caught by good intelligence and not pat-downs.
All of them were stopped by going out, investigating, sharing information, and discovering plots long before they came to fruition.
So should this failure prompt some soul-searching for lawmakers in America and in countries like Australia that have followed the US lead?
It's even really not that much better than it was before 9/11 because this is really meant to be a deterrent. It's not the Great Wall of China.